Meet Priya, a young marketing manager at a growing tech startup. Priya is creative, driven, and determined to make an impact. Her latest challenge? Launching a new product in just 6 weeks. A timeline that feels impossible given the budget constraints and limited resources. It's Monday morning, and Priya's team gathers in the conference room for their first planning session. The mood is intense. Everyone feels the pressure. Priya kicks off the meeting by outlining the goals and challenges, but the room falls silent. Ideas seem elusive, and frustrations loom. By midweek, Priya realizes her usual top down approach isn't working. Inspired by a brainstorming technique she recently read about, she decides to try something new. She organizes a no judgment brainstorming session. The rules are simple: every idea is valid, no criticism allowed, and the wilder, the better. The session begins hesitantly, but soon the ideas start flowing. Ravi suggests hosting a virtual product launch to save costs. Sneha proposes partnering with influencers to amplify reach. Aman, known for his quirky sense of humor, throws out an idea about gamifying the launch with a scavenger hunt. At first, the team laughs, but as they discuss it, they realize it could work. By the end of the session, the whiteboard is packed with ideas, some practical, some daring. Over the next few days, Priya's team refined their ideas, combined the virtual launch with the scavenger hunt and influencer partnerships. The result? A unique, engaging campaign that captures the attention of their audience while staying within budget. The product launch is a resounding success. Priya's boss praises her for her innovative approach, and her team feels a renewed sense of creativity and camaraderie. What changed? Brainstorming. By fostering a safe space for ideas and embracing diverse perspectives, Priya unlocked her team's potential. That's the power of brainstorming, transforming challenges into opportunities through collective creativity. Are you willing to bring this transformative change to your workplace? Then let's start with this brainstorming crash course, exclusively designed for you.
Now that you've seen the impact of brainstorming through Priya's story, let's explore how this powerful tool can transform your creativity and problem solving. Welcome to Brainstorming, a crash course. Here, I will provide you with a beginner friendly yet powerful introduction to this tool. You will learn what is brainstorming, what are its core principles, how to lead effective brainstorming sessions, and you will understand multiple brainstorming approaches. My name is Rahul Iyer, and with over 22 years of experience in Lean Six Sigma, project management, and data analytics, I have trained professionals across 192 countries and helped organizations achieve excellence. It's my genuine pleasure to take you through this entire brainstorming journey. As a bonus, I have included a free ebook with actionable strategies and insights to master the art of brainstorming. Grab your copy now using the link in the description. Let's dive in and turn your ideas into reality. Imagine this. A team sits in silence, paralyzed by a looming deadline. The air is thick with tension. The clock ticks louder with every passing second. Suddenly, someone speaks up with an idea, then another, and another. The energy shifts, sparks fly, and solutions emerge from chaos. What just happened? This is the raw, electrifying power of brainstorming, and it could be your secret weapon. But what exactly is brainstorming? Brainstorming is a dynamic group creativity technique designed to generate a large number of ideas for solving a specific problem. It's like opening the floodgates of your team's collective imagination. Now let's take a quick trip back in time. The term brainstorming was coined in the 1940s by Alex Osborne, an advertising executive. Osborne noticed that conventional business meetings were often unproductive when it came to generating creative ideas. He thought there has to be a better way, and thus brainstorming was born. But brainstorming is not just about ideas, it's about revolutionizing how teams function. In Lean and Six Sigma methodologies, it eliminates bottlenecks and fosters continuous improvement. In project management, it aligns diverse minds toward shared goals, turning chaos into clarity. Think of Pixar's storyboarding process. Every masterpiece starts with wild, unfiltered ideas thrown on the table. Some crazy, some brilliant. It's this fearless, inclusive approach that births blockbusters. But here's the chilling truth: brainstorming without structure can be a disaster. Want to master it? Uncover how to lead effective brainstorming sessions in the next lecture. Because without leadership, even the brightest minds can fall into darkness. In our previous lecture, we explored the roots of brainstorming and its revolutionary role in teamwork and problem solving. Now let's move ahead. Picture this: a room full of brilliant minds, bursting with potential, yet unable to connect. The ideas are there, but they are like whispers in a storm, disorganized, lost, and ineffective. But what if you held the power to turn that chaos into a symphony of innovation? Let's unlock the secrets to leading brainstorming sessions that inspire greatness. The key to a successful brainstorming session isn't just enthusiasm, it's leadership. As a facilitator, your role is to set the stage. Begin by creating a safe space where every voice is valued and fear of judgment is banished. You must ensure that you promote a judgment free zone. Besides that, you must understand how to ask powerful questions. And by powerful questions, we mean open ended questions that spark creativity and deeper thinking. For instance, instead of asking, "Do you think this will work?" try, "How might we approach this from a completely different angle?" But how to jot and organize those ideas? Use tools like digital whiteboards, voting platforms, and mind mapping apps to break barriers and spark collaboration. Lastly, a successful facilitator needs to be a master of time management. You are the conductor of this session. Hence, you must ensure that the session stays on track without stifling the flow of ideas. Now that you have honed your facilitation skills, let's talk about setting the stage for a productive session. This starts with choosing the right participants and establishing clear objectives. To set the stage for a productive session, start by selecting 5 to 10 diverse participants to ensure varied perspectives. Include roles like engineering, quality control, and sales for comprehensive insights. Next, define clear objectives, such as reducing project delays by 20% without sacrificing quality, to keep the team focused and effective. But here's the danger: one size fits all brainstorming can destroy creativity. Want to know how to tailor sessions to unlock every team's full potential? How can you customize your best approach to get the best results? In our last lectures, we explored the foundations of brainstorming and how effective leadership drives success. Now it's time to tailor your sessions for maximum impact. Imagine, what if your next brainstorming session was doomed before it even began? The wrong approach can stifle creativity, waste hours, and leave your team frustrated. But the right one, it can revolutionize your projects and uncover groundbreaking solutions. Let's understand why choosing the right brainstorming approach is not just important, it's essential. Not all brainstorming sessions are created equal. Free from brainstorming may inspire bold ideas for creative projects, But when solving technical problems, structured techniques like mind mapping or scamper may work better. Why? Because every problem is unique and so is the team solving it. Take this example. Raj is leading a diverse team at a tech firm. He used a round robin approach. So, round robin brainstorming is a structured technique for generating ideas that involves participants taking turns sharing their thoughts. Hence, this ensured every voice was heard during a heated product redesign session. This method not only balanced participation but also uncovered hidden gems from quieter team members. But imagine relying on one size fits all brainstorming. Ideas stagnate, innovation dies, projects fail. So now let's start uncovering some of the best brainstorming approaches so that you can implement the right approach during the right situation. In the last lecture, we explored the importance of tailoring brainstorming sessions. Now we dive into the foundational techniques that started it all, classic brainstorming. You have probably used this method before, but are you using it to its full potential? Classic brainstorming, popularized by Alex Osborne, thrives on two key principles: quantity over quality and suspension of judgment. This approach is a playground for wild ideas where creativity reigns and no idea is dismissed. It's ideal for early stage problem solving where out of the box thinking is critical. What if the very technique that sparked some of history's greatest innovations could transform your team's future? Classic brainstorming isn't just a method, it's a battle tested approach that has fueled revolutions in science, art, and technology. How? Let's take this example. Coca-Cola's global hit Share a Coke campaign began in a brainstorming session in Australia. The team used classic brainstorming principles, throwing out every idea without judgment. Someone suggested replacing the iconic Coke logo with popular names, an idea initially deemed too risky. In a nation with a population of just under 23 million, Coke sold over 250 million named bottles and cans that summer. To date, the campaign has reached over 70 countries worldwide. But beware, without the right balance of freedom and focus, classic brainstorming can descend into chaos, leaving great ideas buried. Ready to map those chaotic ideas into structured brilliance? Let's move to mind mapping. Because without structure, even the brightest ideas can slip through your fingers. So far, we have explored the fundamentals of brainstorming and classic techniques that birthed revolutionary ideas. Now it's time to give those ideas a structure. Imagine what if your scattered ideas could transform into a clear, actionable plan within minutes? What if a simple diagram could unlock the creativity you didn't know you had? Welcome to the world of mind mapping. Mind mapping is the art of visually organizing your thoughts. It starts with a single idea at the center, your why. From there, branches grow. Related concepts, challenges, solutions, and connections. It's not just brainstorming, it's building a roadmap to your goals. This technique is particularly useful in root cause analysis. Let's say you are working on a Six Sigma project to reduce defects in a software development process. You could start with software defects in the center of your mind map. From there, you might branch out to categories like coding errors, requirements issues, and testing problems. Each of these could then sprout more specific issues. Here's an example. Let's say a team is planning an eco-friendly product launch. On their mind map, sustainability is the central node. Branches include materials, marketing, logistics, and partnerships. One sub-branch, biodegradable packaging, sparks a new collaboration with a local startup. This detail, born from structure, transforms their campaign into an award winning success. Without structure, your ideas remain untapped potential. Mind mapping isn't a tool, it's a game changer. You have thousands of ideas in front of you, but you might be missing on that one particular thing that can be the change. And that is the beauty of mind mapping. It helps you see connections you might miss in a linear list. It's also a great way to involve visual learners in your brainstorming sessions. But what happens when the goal isn't solving problems but uncovering them? Don't miss on our next lecture, Reverse Brainstorming. The answers will shock you. Let's take a moment to reflect. We have explored the transformative power of mind mapping. But how can you ensure you're not just participating in brainstorming sessions, but leading them with expertise and confidence? At the Advanced Innovation Group Pro Excellence, we offer a range of certifications designed to elevate your skills and position you as the go-to professional for process improvement and creative problem solving. Our Six Sigma certifications include White Belt, Yellow Belt, Green Belt, and Black Belt, each tailored to enhance your proficiency in quality management and operational excellence. For those aiming to master the art of idea generation, our Brainstorming Specialist certification empowers you to facilitate and lead effective sessions, transforming concepts into actionable solutions. Additionally, we provide certifications in lean methodologies, Minitab analytics, and various project management and quality management specializations, all designed to equip you with the tools to lead projects to success. Our programs are globally recognized, designed with real-world applications, and accredited by the CPD Certification Service. As an authorized training partner or ATP of the Project Management Institute and a provider of choice recognized by the Society for Human Resource Management, our certifications empower you to secure promotions, lead impactful projects, and drive organizational success. With credentials that meet the highest professional standards, you are not just advancing your skills, you are transforming your career. And here's the best part. During our sale periods, these certification courses are available at prices less than the cost of a lunch. So, ready to take the next step? Explore the links in the description to find the certification that aligns with your career aspirations. Now, let's continue our journey and delve into the next chapter where we will explore reverse brainstorming, a technique that flips conventional problem solving onto its head. In our previous lecture, we explored classic brainstorming, mapped our ideas visually, and uncovered new possibilities. Now let's disrupt the norm and embrace the unexpected. What if solving a problem meant flipping it on its head? What if finding success meant first understanding how to fail? Welcome to reverse brainstorming, where chaos reveals clarity. So how do you start with reverse brainstorming? Instead of asking how can we solve this problem, you ask how can we cause this problem? It might sound counterintuitive, but it's a powerful way to identify root causes and potential pitfalls. Instead of solving the problem outright, you identify everything that could go wrong. It's not negativity, it's strategy. Once you know what could derail your goals, you can build solutions to prevent it. Let's lead with an example. If you're working on a project management initiative to improve team collaboration, you might ask, how can we make our team collaboration worse? This could lead to insights like don't define clear roles, or ignore time zone differences in scheduling, or think of a tech startup launching a new app. Instead of asking how do we ensure success, they ask how could we make it crash and burn. Ideas pour in, poor user experience, slow load time, no customer support. By addressing these failures, they develop a seamless app that users rave about. By identifying these anti-solutions, you can then flip them back to positive actions. Reverse brainstorming is particularly useful when you are stuck or when you want to identify potential risks in a project. It can also inject some fun into your brainstorming sessions. After all, sometimes it's entertaining to think about how to do things wrong. Here is a critical question. How do you ensure every voice in the room is heard? In the next lecture on nominal group technique, we uncover the power of silent collaboration. In the previous lecture, we covered reverse brainstorming's powerful flips and uncovered hidden solutions. Now we dive into a method that ensures every idea, no matter how quiet, is heard. Imagine in a chaos of group discussions where loud voices dominate and quiet ideas get buried, lies a silent, structured weapon, nominal group technique. This is where democracy meets innovation. Nominal group technique isn't just brainstorming, it's controlled genius. It begins with each participant silently jotting down ideas. No interruptions, no debates. Once the ideas are collected, they are presented one by one without judgment. Each idea is discussed briefly, then ranked in silence. This technique is great for balancing participations and preventing groupthink. It's particularly useful in Six Sigma projects where you need to prioritize improvement opportunities, or in lean initiatives where you are identifying the most impactful areas for waste reduction. Imagine a tech startup facing a critical product launch deadline. The team is under pressure and they need creative solutions fast. Using nominal group technique, each member writes down their ideas, faster prototyping, reallocating resources, or launching a beta version early. As the ideas are ranked, one stands out, crowdsourcing feedback from users before release. This bold move had been quietly dismissed in earlier meetings but now stands as the breakthrough that could define their success. In a world where the loudest voice often wins, how many groundbreaking ideas are lost? Nominal group technique ensures no voice is left unheard. But what if creativity thrives best in silence? Let's uncover brainwriting, the quiet revolution of ideation. Think of it as the introvert friendly version of brainstorming. Let's find more about it. In the last lecture, we uncovered the power of nominal group technique to improve group decision making. Now we dive into something equally transformative, brainwriting. What if the best ideas in the room aren't the ones shouted out loud, but the ones quietly written down? Picture a room where everyone's eyes are focused on paper, not each other. No distractions, no interruptions, just pure, unfiltered creativity. This is brainwriting. Brainwriting is a collaborative approach to idea generation, but with a twist. No verbal interaction at first. Let's say a team at a software company is brainstorming ideas for a new app. Instead of everyone shouting out ideas, they write down their suggestions in silence for 5 minutes. Then they pass them along. One person's feature evolves into a dynamic concept, creating an entirely new direction for the app. That's the power of brainwriting. Ideas bouncing off each other, evolving with every pass. The result? A treasure trove of ideas better than anything one person could produce alone. Imagine the quiet storm of creativity this method sparks. You see, when everyone is focused on writing, the pressure to speak up disappears. The unspoken thoughts, the brilliant ones, emerge. Brainwriting doesn't just generate ideas, it channels the collective intelligence of a group in a way traditional brainstorming never could. And here's why. Some people are great at formulating ideas on the spot, but others need time to reflect. This method levels the playing field, allowing everyone's contributions to shine. But what if we could push even further, challenging assumptions and flipping ideas on their head? Let's uncover Scamper that can ignite innovative solutions. In the last lecture, we explored the power of brainwriting, how silent written collaboration sparks breakthrough ideas. Now we dive into Scamper. Imagine a world where every problem has multiple solutions, and the only limits are the ones you place on your imagination. Now, what if I told you that Scamper could shatter those limits and lead you to groundbreaking, game changing ideas? Hold on to your seats because this method is about to change the way you think forever. Scamper stands for 7 powerful techniques: substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. Each of these principles takes your current concept and stretches it in ways you have never imagined. Let's break it down. Imagine you are designing a coffee cup. Instead of merely tweaking the handle, what if you substitute the ceramic with a material that keeps drinks hot for hours? What if you combine the cup with a reusable straw, turning it into an eco-friendly on-the-go solution? Scamper pushes you to challenge the status quo, to think in directions you would never dream of on your own. This is how true innovation happens, by simply asking the right questions, questions that force us to go deeper and bolder than before. Scamper forces you to look at your ideas from all angles, pushing you to abandon assumptions, rethink limitations, and ignite new possibilities. The result? True innovation. Are you ready to unlock the full potential of your ideas? Scamper has only scratched the surface. The next phase of your creative journey is about to begin. You will learn a method that focuses entirely on asking the right questions before the idea even takes shape. In our last lectures, we dove deep into the world of Scamper, transforming ideas into innovations. Now we are shifting from idea generation to idea refinement. Starbursting is the key. So, what if I told you that your ideas could explode in every direction, unlocking possibilities you never imagined? Starbursting is that explosive technique, the secret weapon that takes your brainstorming to a whole new level. Hold tight because this method will change everything you thought you knew about idea development. Starbursting isn't your typical brainstorming. It's a focused, strategic process that revolves around questions. Instead of simply generating ideas, starbursting forces you to ask critical questions that shape, expand, and refine those ideas into something truly groundbreaking. Think of it as a chain reaction where each question sparks more, creating a web of infinite possibilities. So, how do you start with starbursting? You start with your central idea or problem in the middle. Then create 6 points around it for who, what, where, when, why, and how. For each point, you generate as many questions as possible. This can be incredibly useful in the early stages of a project when you are trying to understand all aspects of a problem. Picture this. You are creating a new app, but instead of jumping straight into design, you ask yourself, what problem does it solve? Who are my users? What features must it have? What obstacles could we face? With every question, the ideas expands, becoming more concrete, more powerful. In our last few lectures, we explored brainstorming and a number of brainstorming approaches. Now it's time to shift gears. We are diving deep into how to select and prioritize these ideas and make sure you are on the right path to success. So, how can you start with action packed brainstorming? The first critical step is selecting the best ideas. But how do you know which ones to implement? The answer lies in decision matrices and effort impact grids. These tools aren't just charts, they are your decision making compass. Imagine you have 20 ideas on the table. Some are game changers, but others might drain your resources. By mapping them out, you can quickly see which ones are high impact and require minimal effort. Those are the ones you move forward with. Then, let's talk about common pitfalls that may arise during the brainstorming session. And of course, you need to think about it for an action packed brainstorming session. Groupthink, lack of focus, and dominant voices. They can kill your brainstorming session. For the dominating personalities, try using techniques like brainwriting or the nominal group technique. To encourage wild ideas, establish a no judgment rule at the beginning of your session. But what happens when you are working remotely? Without that face to face connection, it's easy for the energy to fizzle. Here's the secret: structure your session. Use tools like virtual whiteboards and breakout rooms to keep everyone engaged. Remote brainstorming can be just as powerful if you do it right. And finally, lean on Lean, Six Sigma, and DMAC to fine tune your process. These methodologies help you analyze ideas systematically, eliminate waste, and focus on value. When combined with our brainstorming techniques, the results are nothing short of revolutionary. You just completed an intense and transformative journey through the world of brainstorming techniques. Over the past few lectures, we've armed you with the essential tools to ignite creativity, foster collaboration, and turn raw ideas into actionable strategies. Now you are equipped not just with ideas, but with frameworks for decision making, prioritization, and execution. Remember, creativity is not a one time spark, it's a process. Apply these methods, and you will witness firsthand how structured brainstorming can propel you from what if to we did it. As we conclude this course, remember to download your free ebook for additional insights and resources. The link is in the description. If you found this course valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell icon to receive instant updates on new content so you never miss out. I hope you have enjoyed this training. Click on the next one listed on the screen to deepen your knowledge in process improvement, project management, and quality. I will see you there in just a few seconds.